Welcome back, everyone. So we're in Almraiven at the Ever-Burning Log Tavern. I spoke to this guy, I think he's called Jack. Flox, that's right. And he told me two things. One thing that can help me with my investigation, and one information on how to find a laboratory assistant. So I had two paths, and I chose the one where I'm supposed to go to a burial chamber and try to be discreet. It's gonna be a bit hard, but I think I can do it. I'm just gonna take some time to talk to two people. Dwarf doesn't even notice her, she's far too busy checking her nose with her function of the nail bottle. An empty bottle is placed down on the table as you approach the human female. Her eyes take all of you in. I'm sorry, I'm just gonna chant something because the sound is a bit loud. There we go. Oh, sorry, last time I remember the sound was badly mixed, so you couldn't hear what I was saying. Now it should be better. Just gonna keep the voice. There you go. Okay, wipes her lip with a cloth and simply sits there. Do you always interrupt people eating, running from table to table the way you do? What do you think, Dwarka? Dwarka seems occupied with her nose, looking at it in the glass of an empty ale bottle. Do you think my nose really is big, Sinalo? Is that why Adabad left me? I can't take this. Anyway, missus, if you don't mind, would like to finish our meal in peace and quiet. She nods toward the bar. Gallic looked lonely. Why don't you go speak with him? So, who's that Gallic? Oh, Gallic is a bartender. I see. Pardon, but I'd like to be alone right now. Okay. Yeah, it has a buggy costume. Well, yes? Oh, yes. Good evening to you, stranger. What is your name? I'm Chagos, widow of the color purple and member of the Society of Color. Tell me about the Society of Color. Chagos adjusts his hat again before he answers your question. You can't help but notice there are holes in his hat, possibly from moth. Well, yes, the Society of Color was forged with a few other people I have met while I've been in Almraiven. Now, it doesn't have a headquarters or anything. The tip of his hat falls forwards again, and Chagos begins to get annoyed at the limp part of his hat. But we are working on that. There's a place we've been looking at that hopefully we can call our own, and begin to study as a group instead of our own. Of course, many of us are still learning, but the most advanced side of the group, I just learned how to properly cast light, something the others in the Society of Color cannot do. We are growing in power very quickly. Where are you from? I was born and raised in the Netherlands Isles, a set of land far across the trackless sea. It was to Almraiven I came to study and learn the way of the arcane. How about her? A fine night, is it for such fine company? I'm sorry, I thought you were someone I knew. No worries though, I'm happy to drink ale with just about anyone. So then, friend, what can I do for you? Name? My name is Velen, and what is it I should... I'm sorry, I can't read today. My name is Velen, and what is it I know you by? Morwenna. I raise my bottle to you in high regard then, Morwenna. So then, friend, what can I do for you? Where are you from? Not from around this part at all. I'm a merchant from Mintar, a city of the northern coast of the Lake of Steam. A caravan came through the Alami Mountains a few months ago, and we've been collecting goods for the journey home. Until then, it's drinking ale and exploring the strange shop and fine people that Almraiven has to offer. Alright. I'm talking to people because I can find companions this way. I know the patron are just random NPCs, I don't need to talk to them. But also, no, just a patron. Alright, I'm leaving. I kind of want to look into the burial chamber right now. Just to observe. Besides been ancient rune stones located on granite floor of Spectral school found in a villa. Okay. Not closed. Probably be seen. Yeah, he sees me. Ah, there's the runes. He can totally see me. Okay, but the problem is I don't know the right order or anything. When it's in the proper order, we'll unlock the burial chamber door. Well, I could try different combination. No, it doesn't work. Okay. So if it stays on, it's the right one. Oh. Sorry. Go back. Go back. Oh. You there. I ask you step away from the ancient runestone. Okay. They can totally see me. Don't know if you can hear my cat mewing. No. Okay. So there's... Oh, wait. Oh, I'm stupid! I'm stupid! The order is right there. Sorry. I knew it was something. Okay. So I'm just gonna take the time to note this down. Alright. The runes appear to be in some sort of order. Yeah. I noticed that too late. That's okay. Oh, this is why it didn't work. Okay. So that's the first one. Second. I'm looking for an arrow with a cross. Not a cross, a slash or something. There it is. No, go away. Alright. Okay, okay. Where's this? Okay. I hope it... The fact that God talked to me won't send me back to the beginning. That would be a shame. Okay. A kind of spiral. No, it's not a spiral. It's no. There. Okay. 2 more and then we're done. Oh wait. Is that the one I'm looking for? No. No, I used this one. That's the last one. Okay. Stepping away. Another one coming. Do what you need to do. Last one. Fingers crossed. Yay! Okay, I make a special save. Stone was installed. Yay! Yay! Finished already? One step closer to getting my hands on the corpse, for I have just unlocked the stone door that would lead me to the burial chamber below Spectral School. It will no doubt be wise to make sure there are no guards around to watch me go through the stone door, and I should also take care to close it quietly once inside. Whew. The echo of your footsteps dances down the stone stairs ahead of you until you arrive at the landing below. There is a coolness to the still, damp air around you. Thick shadows loom in the distance, circling you like a ring of undead ready to strike. Yikes. Can try to be discreet. Many tombs here, but I can't open them. Not that I want to. I mean, save for one particular. Portions of the stone floor have skeletal hands grasping at the empty air. Eee. Clearly make out the sound of a coffin lid being opened somewhere. Oh, wait, I have to go all the way back? Eternal flames burn at the crypt. Expensive pots, urns and gifts lay on the hand-woven carpet. A cool blast of air greets you as you step forward. Huh. I think I remember there's... If I walk on these runes, seems to give off a strange warmth. I think it's a trap. So I have to be careful. The runes here seems to be aligned some sort of order. Okay. Another order. So I do need to walk on them. Let's see. Doesn't seem to be doing anything. Oh! Oh yes, it's doing something. Ooh. Okay, okay. So there's this one. The one facing up and the other one facing down. Yay! We will do unlock, but where? Great puzzle solved. Has it opened the door that way or that way? Ah. Oh. Well, this isn't good at all. After removing the protective ward that sealed the burial chamber shut, and I found myself locked inside this tomb after entering it. It is obviously protected by yet another ward. Ah, damn. And ropes. And, what if I get in the middle? Of course. Yikes. Okay. And what is that all about? I want to start again. Because I have no idea where this leads. How about the other room? The runes on the floor here look vaguely familiar. Right. They sort of remind me of the runes. No, it's not the same order. Oh yeah, I need to go back and activate the code for this room. Can I open both rooms? I'm not sure. I'm gonna try with the other room. A plaque reads, "Here rests Uncle Halav, who passed out of a witch in the year 724. May his soul never be forgotten." I don't understand what's supposed to happen with the arrows. Okay. Arrows appear when I use ropes. I have to think. Oh, it's too late. I used them all. Okay. So I'm gonna start again because I want to see which rope Okay, so I have 4 ropes, and the first one here, so orange, and an upwards arrow, well, to south exactly, but the second one violet, and okay, so it also leads south. This one yellow leads to the east, and the green one also to the east. Yeah, all these arrows here too. Can I make the arrows turn? Oh! Okay. Oh, it's simple. Okay. Excellent. You've got a new corpse. Ta-da! I hope I can carry it though. Oh yeah, I can. Doesn't weigh anything. Watching corpse of a man. It's gonna be very discreet. The final seal has been undone, and I have gotten my hands on a corpse that dates back to the year 724. Oakfall Alav is his name, a name from a much older time. I do hope he is not on vacation in the land of dead, because this Alav is about to become my new laboratory assistant. Okay, now I have to leave the most discreet way possible. This is gonna be hard. Okay. Oh, I know that one. No, I'm not going to talk to people right now. Just wanna... I live on Loom Avenue. Okay. Now I just gotta prepare the corpse. You tear away rotting clothing. You begin cutting away the flesh. Strip by strip. You dig out the heart. You scoop out an eye. You slice off an ear. You sew off some bones. The body parts are ready. Cool. That was gross. I need to... Okay, I've stored some books here. Body preparation. And the incantation. Let's remove the skin, eyes and heart. Okay. So, the incantation. Creating such a weave and bind to a soul in the land of the dead will require a few things before you're able to make such a link. You will require a corpse that has been dead for 6 months or more. Once found, that particular corpse must have the following removed: skin, eyes, ears, heart. Handling of the body as well as the required body parts is a delicate situation that must be treated with care. When the body parts are removed from the corpse, you will create a bond between you and the part of the body you are removing. This initial bond is the first required step to creating a link between you and the soul of the corpse you are attempting to make contact with. Place the skin, the eyes, the ears, and the heart in a sealed storage device. This one. By doing so, you are preparing to summon the bound soul from the land of the dead and return it to the land of the living. The final stage is the summoning of his soul, and to complete the bind to you and only you, a magical incantation must be repeated, without pause or error. I summon forth a weave to bind, of strong body, soul and mind. With this weave I capture your soul, from the realm in which you roam. Feels your master's essence. With my voice I call your mind, bring forth that knowledge with this bind. Hear your master's call. By my touch your body is mine, a shell for you to exist in during this time. Feel your master's touch. Walk out of your word into mine, bring forth that body, soul and mind. You shall not falter, you shall not flee, for you are now bound to me. I am your master. Okay, The ritual performed correctly, the band of soul from the land of the dead will stand before you, a living, breathing entity ready to serve its new master. Right. So, what do I have? Do I have the body parts with me? Oh no. Okay. So skin, eyes, ears, heart. Skin, eyes, ears. I don't know why it's so bones, but anyway. Prepare. Okay, so does that. Follow around. Hello, you. Unblinking, faded golden eyes return your gaze as you approach your new laboratory assistant, and he stands still as if a statue himself. I have known of this moment for many ages, a dream that came while I slept beneath the open sky in my youth. I am Okol Halav, born and raised in the plains of purple dust within the nation of Mughorn, father to Ganesha, husband to Faima, and warrior of the featherless tribe. My spirit has seen many things, roamed many places, yet now I am bound to this single instance of time. Why has my innocence been summoned before you? What is it you require from me? I am your master now, and you will serve me. Uncle Olav looks at you for a long time with those golden eyes, then slowly his head bows forward. Then, master, is what I shall know you as, for you have brought my essence back to the realm in which I was created in, and much power you must wield. What is it you require from me? How it is you died? It was in battle, on a ship sailing towards Kalimshan, from what I can recall, attacked by pirates, looters and murderers who knew how to sail the high sea. The merchant ship in which I was aboard could not defend itself against the onslaught of the pirate men who boarded us. They moved quickly, and I was not in my element when attacked, the rocking of the boat back and forth, no land to support one's feet. We all did what we could to get as many of the women and children to shore by lowering them down in small rafts. I remained to fight to give my wife and daughter the chance of surviving. A red-stained blade ran me through. It wasn't for some time until my wife and daughter joined me in the land of the dead. I'd like to know about the nation of Mughorn. Halaf fades away for a quick moment before his full aura returns to the laboratory. A long has passed since I walked on the soil of such a fine nation. Mughorn is a nation surrounded by Morwenna, the Hordlands and Thay. During my living years, Mughorn was still part of the great empire of Morwenna. I've heard from the few I came across in the land of the dead that this is no longer the case and has split from Morwenna once and for all. It was there before I joined the featherless tribe that I was an Ataman, a ruling elder of Fanaskull, the village I was born in. Halaf begins his speak with a hint of pride in his voice. The people of Mughorn are known for their skill with horses and their battles against a rival Sempar. Sempar is a remote country in the east of Mughorn. I'd like to know about the plains of purple dust. Halaf has a distant look in his eyes, as he recalled all memories from his living years. You know it got the name from the purple haze that falls across the plain, when the sun began to set, and not from the purple worms that inhabit the region. They said the sun had traces of magic from the battles between the deities of Anther and Morwenna, and such battles caused the wasteland to form. There are places noted within the plains of purple dust that connect the unplanted world to the underdark below, but when such places are normally found, they are sealed quickly. I'd like to know about the featherless tribe. It wasn't until need drove men from the north to our borders. The need for wealth of powers. More and more came seeking riches, seeking to claim land as their own. They worried little of their movements. Not many knew the secrets of the plains the purple dust held. Hundreds fell to the desert, and more followed. But forces moving in the south, mass numbers of Etians and Augurs, awoke in numbers. It was a need to defend our land from this mass from the featherless tribe was born. Those coming from the north soon learned of this mass, as well as long did they ponder. More tribes formed and more men arrived to assist us. Those to the north knew that would happen if the Etians and Augurs watched over the cities that stood there. Their own land would be lost forever. And so the featherless tribe stood next to another tribe, and that tribe stood along yet another. Even to this day the featherless tribe exists. Man was stand to defend the border of the plains, just as I did so long ago. Okay. I learned my assistant's backstory. I really need to do something about this. This clothing is ridiculous. I look like Rayman. Look at this. Okay. Anyway, I'm gonna take care of this other mission. I met my contact Lorenu, speaking with Rune V. Jadal, young merchant with the Circle of Coin Trading Company. Caravan Run. Okay. Hello? Pardon, do you have any dinners to spare? Pockets a dinner with his left hand and nods at you. You are too kind, thank you. I'll be able to purchase some food and drink with this. Perhaps I can assist you? What's your name, streetside? Rui. Some call me Rust, just so either will do, lass. Perhaps I can assist you. What happened to your arm? I don't know what happened to it. One morning I woke up and it was gone. I think my hand walked away on its own. Fun things about all of this is that it doesn't hurt and the flies love it. Keep me company during the day, during the night, and keep my arm warm. No trail of blood, no blood on my arm when I woke up. There's one big large cut with my elbow used to be. Figured I could walk around and look for it, but folks would probably look at me as being crazy. But no man looking for a missing arm. So I sit here and collect dinners. Been making a lot more since my arm vanished. Good things always happen that way, don't they? It's called the Rui. I'm looking for a Rune Free Jedi. The halfling female looks at you with tired-looking eyes. It's not very difficult to notice that she's missing a left hand. A weak attempt at a smile is all the expression she seems to be giving you. So, what do you want? Going to ask me to move my home or something? What is your name? Halfling females look you over before she replies. My name is Sari. Sari Swiftjob is what I used to be called on the streets back in my prime. Now I'm called Sari One Hand, but there's still a lot I can do with just one hand, so don't be fooled. Halfling female just stares at you. What happened to your hand? Sari looks down at the left arm and rotates it so you get a good look at the stump of where her hands used to be. Sliced off in one smooth, clean swing of a katana by a fellow known around here as a welt. Work has been breaking the pocket of the Captain Sirenita, and to keep me from stealing past your dinners, he sliced off my hand before Sirenita knew what was going on. That was about 4 months ago, and I've not been able to be as effective as I used to be, so making a living has become more difficult than before. As you can see for yourself though, I'm doing just fine, for what it's worth. Okay. The human male with green eyes watches you approach. As you get closer, you spot white strands of curls mixed into his brown-colored beard, as if he's just walked through a snowstorm. What? What is your name? Well, aren't you a curious one? Nice to see the folks who come to the run our friendly bunch, even to a street side. The human male pulls out a pipe and begins to pack it with some colored tobacco before sparking into smoke. So, back to your question then, stranger. You can call me Tak Tanner. Thick smoke curls around his beard after blowing out smoke through his nose. He hangs like lingering storm clouds. Is this your home? Yes, it is. You like? Can you believe that I once had nothing but the clothes on my back? Certainly did. Tak pulls hard on his pipe and blows the smoke away from you before he continues. Straight from the street of the Ruby Ward, and what a difference! More sights, sounds, and fine-dressed lasses speaking with me. I'll have to say that Timora is looking down on me and sharing a bit of a look. Soon I'll have a real roof over my head instead of some tent of mine. Okay, so no one can tell me where Rune is? Or... Oh! I have the... Okay. Okay, I have the map. Hello? Black eyes gaze into yours as you approach his human male. A full beard marks much of his face, a face that is not happy to see you. Yes? I'm looking for Wind Wishadal. I am a Wind Wishadal. What is it I can do for you? I'm here for an investigation. The human female tilts her head towards you, her eyes red and her cheek wet. An investigation? Regarding the death of Bejala. The eyes of the human female sparkle with hope, and she wipes the tears from her face. I told you one of the societies would answer our plea for help. Rune takes a very deep breath and looks over you carefully. You are no markings of any society in Almraiven, and most certainly a standing member of such a society would bear the colours and stitch. Rune! She has offered a service to us. What difference does it make if you come to ease our pain? Please, have a seat. It would be good to release this tension and tell you what happened that night. Rune sighs deeply while looking at his wife. His hard eyes then fall on you. Very well. This is Jenna, my wife. Welcome to our home. Rune and Jenna sits quietly and patiently. What can you recall from that night, Jenna? You watch as Jenna's eyes fade lost in their own thought on that night. The first thing I remember is a scream that seems to cut through my heart and the agonizing call of my own name. It startled me right out of my slumber. The second scream, it sounded as if she was screaming underwater. Grub 2 was barking out of control. She screamed the word mother one last time before she... Jenna takes a deep breath and shakes her head from side to side, regaining composure. When I went outside, all I could see was pitch blackness, darker than the night itself, and there in the middle, raised above it all, was Bejala, or what was left of her. I woke again in the arms of Rune, and by then Bejala was gone, as was whatever it was that I saw holding her before I passed out. Rune and Jenna quietly. What do you recall from that night, Rune? Such a blank and low stare rests on the face of Rune as he runs his fingers through his full beard. It was the night we lost our only child, and a night I have a difficult time remembering. I've pushed those visions so far back into my own mind that recalling them for you now is a strain. I was sitting at the table, as I do every night, watching the flames slowly die in the fireplace, when I heard Grub, or dog, begin to growl. Then the screams came, and Grub began to bark wildly. I drew my sword and ran to the door, only to stop dead in my track at what I saw in the street. Just blackness, but so much darker than anything my own eyes have ever seen, and whispers, voices swirling round me. There was Obejala caught in the middle of it, as it lashed at her over and over again with long black tentacles. Tears began to roll out of Runes's eyes, only to become soaked by curls of hair from his beard. I recalled the sound of my blade ringing off the cobblestone as I was sprayed by the blood of my own child. His eyes locked on you. A river of tears flowed seamlessly down his face. She tried to run towards me, but she was grabbed by those black tentacles, each one tearing itself into every part of her and tore her apart. The scream for her mother's haunted my dreams every night, and all I could do was stand in shock as Bajala was taken from us both. What happened to your home? It was a large blast that came from the street, but from where or whom, I do not know. It was a large ball of burning flame that flew towards the middle of the pitch blackness shortly after Bajala was killed. I only had moments to react before it exploded, and I was able to get Jenna and myself around the wall of our home. Hot flames licked the corner, as if too was trying to consume us. A second explosion, much louder and hotter than the last, ripped apart the front end of our shop. What you see here is all we have left. Where was Bajala that night? Jenna pauses for a moment before answering, tapping her fingers on the table as she thinks. I believe she was finishing off her shift as fisherman's grill across the run, and then she planned to stay the rest of the night with Gimir, a dwarf who was celebrating his entry to the foreman's trading company. Certainly Gimir would not have had anything to do with what became of Bajala. I knew her since she was 10, even though we asked her to stay away from those underdark folks. What of the whispers you heard, Wayne? I first heard them when I stepped out, as if people were dancing round, whispering foul words at me. I heard them as well. Horrific phrases, men, women and children screaming, moaning, some begging for release while others claimed I would soon join them. Yes, I remember that as well. It wasn't all in a common tongue either, and if I'm not mistaken, the tongue of elves and dwarves could also be heard. As Jenna mentioned, many of the whispers and voices were calls for help, and there were many hateful and demonic phrases that I heard too. It was an eerie sound, very distant whispers, but sharp enough that you could make them out. Some of those whispers swore we would feel pain soon enough. Did you recover her body? Rin shakes his head from side to side and looks down at the table. No. Jenna and I searched the rubble and burnt remains of the shop as well as the street, but we did not find her body or remains. Okay. So, as in the path of Richard Dahl and his wife Jenna, I've learned that their daughter Bajala was killed by some sort of creature, entity described as pitch blackness, darker than the night itself with black tentacles and whispering voices. I do not know what to make of this, but whatever it was, it killed Bajala. What I do find strange is Rin mentioned there was a large ball of fire that exploded where this so-called darkness was, but he was not sure who or where it came from. Okay. Oh, no, I can't climb upstairs. After speaking with Rin and Jenna, Richard Allen in our home about the death of their daughter Bajala, I realized it might not hurt to brew a tracer potion, as well as substance lifter potion, so I can examine the area in front of the destroyed shop in more detail. Okay, I'll do that. Oh, hello. You catch the middle of the conversation as you approach this female. The lockdown is causing a delay in shipment, and I'm unable to get what I need to move on. I've been hearing it has to do with the society in the city vanishing out of thin air. Some of the remaining societies are going into lockdown until further notice. My entire shipment is going to go bad. If this continues, I'm going to be forced to sell my goods in the market, and I won't get as many dinars as I normally would. Turns her head towards you when she will notice you listening on our conversation. Move on and mind your own business. Okay. So where's the street sign? Ah, in the middle. So I'm gonna sleep first, and I'll make the potions. And after that, a nasty smell lingering in your home. Oh, somebody took a shit in my home. This part is fresh and does not smell very good at all. Steam still rises from the pile. Who or what did that? I hope it's what, because if someone's in my home to take a shit on the floor, I don't want that to happen. Ew. The pile is fresh and does not smell very good at all. Okay. I've come home to find an animal of some sort has been using this floor as a dumping ground. I found 3 piles scattered on the main floor. Now and then I can hear rattling and bumps in the wall. I have a rat or something. What if I go upstairs? Ask my assistant if she's seen a rat. No. Okay. Rest until dawn. So how about potions? I'm brewing potions. So I need a tracer and substance lifter. The tracer, empty potion bottle, bonding agent, essence tier, bone dust. Library assistant must shed a tear which come from the well of souls. All spirits pass through in the land of the dead. Okay. And the substance lifter. Anti-potion part full. Bonding engine, spider silk, palm sap. I'll start with that. Bonding engine, spider silk. And the bonding agent. Okay, so I just need another bonding agent. Anti-potion bottle, bonding agent, essence tier, and bone dust. I have bones, but I don't know if I can turn it into bone dust. No, it doesn't work that way. I have no idea what I'm supposed to do with those bones. I'm gonna take the book just in case. Do they sell? I don't think they're selling regions. No. Okay. It's fine. I think I need to go to... Oh, hello. This human female brushes away long golden colored hair which dangles and hides her face. He stares blankly as you approach. What is it I can do for you on this day? What is your name? Morwenna is my name. What is yours, my lady? Morwenna. A pleasure indeed, Morwenna. What is it I can do for you on this day? Why are you sitting here? Bloom Avenue is an excellent street to people watch. Lots of local lives in the home here, and I find it interesting to watch them go by every day. You know, see what they're wearing from one day to the next, or if they have a specific schedule they follow. I find it very relaxing, and I meet new people this way too. Where are you from? I'm from Almraiven. I live one street over from Bloom Avenue in a small home I share with a fellow companion. Okay. I don't think I will get regions in Bloom Avenue, but I can always try and talk to people. The eyes of this human female seem to smile at you when she spots you looking at her. A slight nod of her head acknowledges your approach, and she brushes her dress down before speaking. Why have I not seen you on the side of the street before? Are you from around here? I live just around the corner. Don't tell me! You moved into the home with the lovely porch and flaxen steps? Must have. Is that the only one in the market here on Bloom Avenue? A fine home, but you should be made aware that many homes in the enclave ward are being broken into. If you have anything value inside of your home, you might want to think twice about leaving it behind. I've heard people saying that the recent count of break-ins is due to the shadowed panic and the malevolent tricksters, two thieves guilds in Almraiven who are at war with each other. Hopefully that's all we have to worry about while living on Bloom Avenue. Although I spend a lot of time around here, my home is on Mandarin Road in the Ruby Ward. It's nothing like living in the enclave ward, and certainly not as safe either. At least I can walk around on Bloom Avenue during the night without worry. That reminds me, I know Bloom Avenue very well as the streets close by. Perhaps you're looking for something particular? Is there a place I can help you find? Oh yeah, something for Regent. I'm looking for some herbs. Pauses for a moment, scanning the streets and places she knows of in her mind. There's a small shop called Herbalore that does sell exotic spices, herbs, and regions. Shop in a small dead end found in the villa. Thank you. For the most part, by just wandering around, you'll find what you're looking for. I know. But if you can make my work easier, I'm not refusing any help. Okay. I think I had information that... Oh yeah, updated the city map. welcome to Herbalaw, a fine corner shop that is lightly stocked with reagents used for the arcane arts. Have a look around, lads. Okay, so what do I need again? Essence there in bone dust. Okay, so I need anti-potion bottle, bonding agent, and bone dust. Oof. So expensive. Right. I need to find a job. And it doesn't sell potion bottle. Damn it. Where do I find this? Now maybe I could go back to try the tavern or something. Or chips is good. You never know. Nope. Don't have any empty. Damn it.
Oi, what can I get ya?
What can I get you?
Oi, what can I get ya?
Oh, come on. I just want to get the bottle.
What can I get you?
Yeah, but can you just sell me an empty bottle? Maybe if I ask this woman again. No, I know where to find magic shop. Oh, I could go to Caravan Run. Pretty sure I will find something here. Hope I'm not too late. Need a hit of regent? I've got a little. Oh, there's more than a little. And of course, an empty potion bottle. Maybe him.
Welcome, ugly, into my little shop. Go on, browse the shelves and pick out what you want.
Yes! Ah! Finally! I got scared for a second. I'm gonna take a couple more. There we go. Okay. I require a shed tear from you. Those of the featherless tribe rarely shed tears, for we are the warriors of the plain of purple dust, and warriors do not cry, even when death is upon us. Halaf stands silently watching you with a ghostly gaze. Weave a loving memory to Halaf. Your mind begins to weave a memory pattern from the life as Halaf once lived in the land of the living. Your link to Halaf during the summoning process has allowed you to view his thought as if his eyes were your own. His mind is filled with many memories, but there are a few that stand out above the rest. What memory will you show? I think the acceptance into the featherless tribe. You find the memory in the mind of Halaf and begin to weave it before his very eyes. His stance suddenly becomes stiff as the memory of his moment in his life is at on a tall peak where the wind blows widely around him. This peak is known as Skalholm. I am equal love. The feather is soft and light, but my will is hard as rock. You will not knock me down. Halaf steps forwards and plants himself like a stone wall. The skin on his face begins to flap. Born and raised in the palm of purple dust within the nation of Magrum, I stand for the featherless tribes against all odds. Halaf stumbles and takes a step back. He regains his stance and pushes himself forward. You will not bring me down. I am Ogol Halaf, born and raised in the plains of purple dust within the nation of Magrum. I stand strong. As the memory fades, Halaf takes a deep breath, his chest rising and falling to his other rhythm. A single tear is all you're able to capture from his memory. Tell me about the peak of Kalham. The tallest peak and the only peak in the plains of purple dust. It is there that Weishu, the god of wind, can be felt in full force. It is there the final test is set before one becomes a member of the featherless tribe. One must stand against the force of Weishu and speak with all their will to the mighty god. Weishu will pull forward, and with its push, a feather from the crown once wear will be plucked. To pass the final test, one must stand against Weishu while he speaks the color of your feather. If you are able to stand against the force of his gales until the last feather remains, you will become a full member of the featherless tribe, and will represent the color of feather Weishu has placed for you. Okay. Just need one essence tear, bonding enchant, bone test. Ready to close the door? Yeah, probably. Should I wait for the night? I think it would be better. That way no one will see me. So I should drink the potions. What? No! No! Mother! Not Bajala! No! Father, help me! Bajala! Bajala! Horrible. Substance lifter. Okay. The alchemy investigation complete, I can now concentrate my efforts on spending with those who live on Caravan Run. Jenna mentioned that Bajala was out with her friend Gimir over at Fisherman's Grill across the run, where she used to work. Picking this particular person, as well as 4 people who live in Caravan Run, might shed some more clues about that night. I found remaining traces from Regents used to weave a fireball spell just outside the ruin in Jenna's home, which concludes that someone had to be in the vicinity while Bajala was being killed by the entity. There could be a chance that those who live in Caravan Run may have something that night that could help me put the pieces together. It's time for a little street-side investigation. Okay. Before I start, I could go to the tavern. There's Market Square. The soft sound of laughter coming from Fisherman's Grill can be heard over the soft, whispering conversation of these two, who stop suddenly as you approach. Light grey eyes watch you closely from the woman, who has an instrument strapped to her back. Long golden hair falls down over her multicolored cloak and robe. The man she is speaking with has a lost look in his eyes, as if what the two were talking about before has made him confused. The woman adjusts her instrument before she speaks to you. Coming to see the show, perhaps? I wasn't aware of the show. No, of course you weren't, because the owner of this dead beat of a tavern hasn't advertised that there is a show. How am I, Roland Fiddlesticks, supposed to impress a crowd when there is no crowd to impress? What makes you say that? There are no flyers in the front of the tavern, nothing being mentioned inside, either about when I'm playing or who I am. You think someone with my talent would be respected and appreciated more, but the owner Relic doesn't care. So I'm taking my talent elsewhere, to another tavern that will have my voice and my instrument. With that she vanishes into the night, instrument and all. It's a shame to see Roland Fiddlestick go, but she does have a good point. There's been no word of mouth of any of her advertising for her services. Then again, her voice isn't as good as she likes to think it is. Cracks when she gets emotional or excited, and because of that, she sings a lot in the same tone. Otherwise, it was nice to have someone singing every night around here. I don't want to linger outside for long. See inside then? Probably. Where's my jump point? Oh, it's because of the potion. Oh no, I didn't want to. Okay. There's a dwarf. I think it's him. Okay. So I will just stop here. Because we've done a lot today. And I thank you very much for watching, and I will see you all next time. Bye bye.